Alright, yo, what is up, guys? It is Exovert, or Trev, as most of you guys know me. I just want to help y'all out, and I just want to go straight into it. No bullshit, just with every single drop of knowledge that I have about cutting and losing fat. So first things first, you gotta understand there are dead ass like fucking levels to this shit. Like, you think you're lean? Nah, bro, you're like 5% fatter than you actually are. So if you think you're 15%, dog, you're probably like 20%. I ain't gonna hold you. I am kind of exaggerating, but for the most part, this is pretty true for a lot of people. Anyway, before I get into it, I want to tell you guys about how I'm doing on my mini cut. So I'm currently 2 weeks into this mini cut, and my weight has been going down, and my gym progression has been maintaining or going up, which is fucking phenomenal. Like, this is exactly what I want. I do feel flat as hell, but it doesn't matter because it's only a mini cut, so I gotta live with it. For the last week of the mini cut, the third week, I'm going to increase calories slightly. I'm gonna decrease my cardio, and then that way I'm still in a slight deficit, but I'm working to fill up and lead into that off season before my prep for my show next fucking year. Basically, just reverse into the off season, that's all. All right, the first step to getting leaner and actually losing that body fat that you've been wanting to lose, you're going to have to be in a calorie deficit. So what is a calorie deficit, you may ask? It is literally where you are eating less than what you are expending. In simple terms, you're eating less calories or doing more cardio, or a combination of both, over a consistent period of time. Now, I have done this too many times. I eat too much, get fat as fuck, and then I have to cut down aggressively, which is not a good thing because that's how my whole lifting career has been, just fucking yo-yo dieting, and it's terrible. Do not do that. I please don't. So here's what you can do. First, we're gonna start off with nutrition, food. So I would recommend you eat a diet that consists mostly of whole foods, clean ingredients like sourdough bread, ground beef, skinless chicken breast, things along those lines. Now make it enjoyable. Actually put effort into the food that you're gonna eat, because you're doing this to lose weight. And if you're not enjoying the whole process, it's not gonna be sustainable. You're not gonna finish the cut, and you're literally just gonna keep doing the same shit over and over, quitting and continuing, and I know you don't want that. So step one, find the foods you enjoy and stick to them. The other part about nutrition, what I would argue the more important part, nutrition and macronutrients, is where a lot of people fail. And so the difference is micronutrients are the nutrients in our food that are small amounts, like B12, choline, zinc. And so the reason I mention this is because a lot of people, I'm not even gonna get started on people's eating habits and the shit food they eat that has no nutritional profile. But what we're here for is the macronutrients, which is how much of calories you're eating, which is basically a unit of measurement. And if all that sounds confusing, just know that anything you eat has calories in it, unless it's literally like fucking water. And so what you were trying to do is limit the amount of calories that you're eating. And I said limit, not restrict. So restricting means not having, like, fucking crash dieting, bro. Please do not do that. So now you might ask, how the hell do I limit the amount of calories? How do I know how many calories I'm supposed to be limited to? So what you're going to do is find your maintenance. You're gonna play around with the calories, and you're gonna set your protein, carb, and fat intake, which I'll tell you guys. And this is technically a whole other tip, but these two are important. You should be tracking your weight every single day, so you can find the average of your weight throughout the week, and then you should also track the amount of calories you're eating. Now, I'm not saying you need to do this, but this will 100% help you progress when you're losing fat, because you know exactly how much calories you're eating, how much your weight is going down throughout the weeks or over time, and these tools are very helpful. Now, to set your macronutrients, you're gonna want 0.7 to upwards of 2 grams per pound of body weight. As for fats, I would recommend 10% of your calories to 35% of your calories being from fat intake, and then with the rest of your calories, you're going to fill that up with carbs. And most of your carbs should be around pre-workout and post-workout. These are very broad and very general recommendations, so it is solely up to you and preferences and how your body responds. I do not want to give any hyper-specific crazy numbers or anything like that. I just want to give you guys a very general guideline of how to lose fat. So After you found your maintenance, I want you to reduce calories by a few and fucking ride that out, bro. See how it turns out. Look at your body composition. I want you to realize that weighing yourself in is a tool. It is not used to define your physique. Your body composition is how you should define your physique. How do you look when you weigh 160 pounds? How do you look when you weigh 180 pounds? It all depends. So the next topic about nutrition is more of like kind of an advanced one, but a smarter approach to dieting. And it's called carb cycling. In simple terms, you're eating less carbohydrates on your rest days because you're not training, and you're eating more carbohydrates on your training days. So you could say you're in a bigger deficit on your rest days, and then you're in more closer to maintenance or at maintenance on your training days, or just at less of a deficit. It all just depends. Everything is context dependent. Just a reminder, when you're setting your nutrition up, none of it matters if you can't stick to it. Doesn't matter what you say you're going to do, you have to stick with it. You have to actually go on through and adhere with your plan that you said you would do. And so this is kind of like a subtopic, but cheat meals are a very important topic when it comes to cutting. First things first, don't go too crazy. Don't go too overboard. It's not worth it. It never will be. Food is just an inanimate object. Like, your feelings should not be attached to food because of how it tastes or anything like that. Of course, we are human. We have feelings. We have emotions. We are going to feel attachment to things like that. I want you to find the balance between enjoying your life and having fun with your family and friends and going to all these fun events. But consciously, I want you to realize that you have a goal to lose weight and you have a goal to lose fat and get a better body composition. So what are you willing to sacrifice for that? If you're just gonna fuck off and eat junk food, then go for it, bro. You can live in gluttony your whole life, whatever you want. The whole point of what I'm trying to say is you should be excited to stick to your meal plan. You should be excited to wake up every single day knowing that you're taking one step closer to achieve your goal, your fucking dream physique, bro. And if that's not the mentality you have, then honestly, good luck making progress. Sorry if that was harsh. I'm just being fucking brutally honest with you guys. It's all up. Now, the next important category of cutting is cardio or energy expenditure. So what is energy expenditure? It's basically what you are doing throughout the day. There's a ton of fucking scientific terms, but I'm too lazy to go over that shit. It's literally just you moving from your desk downstairs, walking to the fucking grocery store, anything you do throughout the day. The two simplest ways to get your energy expenditure up is step count and cardio. So just like tracking your weight, tracking your steps is not necessary, but I promise you it will 100% help you lose fat quicker and more consistently. I would recommend shooting for 10k steps a day, 10,000 steps a day. You can do this simply by walking after your meals, including a walk in the morning that gets you a few thousand steps. Anything that will get your step count up work. And just like everything in this video, whatever you enjoy. Now, as for cardio, I would recommend choosing whatever cardio modality you want. So whether that be fucking literally like swimming, incline treadmill, elliptical, Stairmaster, whatever the hell you want, bro. I want you to find time to do it, and I want you to choose how long you're going to do it for. And depending on how fast you want to lose fat, you're going to do more and more intensely or less. So it just depends. An example of this would be 10,000 steps per day. And then for cardio, after every single training session post-workout, you would do 20 minutes of incline cardio. Simple. Now on to the next topic, which is sleep and recovery. So sleep should be pretty fucking simple. Avoid caffeine, avoid lights. You want a nice, quiet, dark room. Just stick to a consistent sleep schedule around 7 to 9 hours and you should be fucking straight, bro. Last topic, training. So training is a completely different topic actually, but your training should not differ from your training in the off season or when you're just bulking. Like, the only difference is that you have less food. You have less resources to work with. You have less carbohydrates to work with, so less energy. And there are so many different training styles. Whatever you do to build that muscle will keep the muscle there. And that brings me to the end of this video. If you found this video helpful, like and comment. Let me know your thoughts. I'm pretty sure it's obvious, but there is no secret. Just stick to the basics. Just do the hard work and stay consistent over time and you will lose fat. I feel like I gave a pretty general guideline, so if you guys have any questions, let me know. I feel like I missed a few things, but who knows? Remember, if you apply everything I said in this video, you 100% will lose fat. That's if you are in a deficit. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys learned something. I'll see you guys in the next one.